Okay, so lately I've been trying to eat a lot healthier, make better choices, but I'm all about having good food. Like, good food. I've never made this recipe, by the way, it's carrot soup, but it sounds like good, and it sounds very fall, and we're in the fall time, you know, so I thought I'd do this, and yeah, I looked at a few recipes, kind of, not even really. I'm gonna wing it, and I think it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna see if it tastes good. We're gonna try and make this as low calorie as possible, or as healthy as possible, let's just say. And yeah, so for this recipe, you're gonna want to boil some water to start for the carrots. So yeah, you're gonna want to boil some water, which I already have my water on, and then we're gonna boil our carrots. For about half an hour, give or take, and we want them peeled and chopped. Now, because I'm only making for one serving, well, I'm probably going to make maybe like 4 servings, but I'm only making for one person, so again, I'm eyeballing this, but if you're making for more, just, adjust. So I'm going to take probably a couple cups of carrots, and then the other things you're going to need for this are going to be a few cups of chicken stock. Not of the powder, chicken soup, like a few. It's probably better if you buy it in the liquid, but I don't have that, so we're just going to use this. And then to season it, because I'm all about seasoning, I was thinking a little dash of cinnamon, some nutmeg, maybe some ginger, and I thought this would be a little weird, but really good, is some curry powder. And then, of course, some dill, just to have, and then I might add some seasoning salt, and I might add some garlic powder, but I'm also going to add some, fresh garlic. I know it doesn't look fresh, but, because it's in a jar, but it is. It's just easier. Yeah. So the first step is to boil some carrots. Okay. So it's been about 20 to 25 minutes, and my carrots are just about done. They're really soft. I like them soft. And even if I guess if you want them really chunky, let them go less. So now we're gonna blend it all up in just any blender. This is what I'm using. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? Okay, so I started off, I know you can't see, I'm sorry. So I started off with 2 cups of the chicken stock. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to blend it all together, and then if I want it more liquidy, I'm going to add more water. But right now I'm going to season it, and again I'm going to season again, but just for base, a little seasoning salt, a little bit of ginger, because I'm not I'm going to start with a pinch of everything, and then go from there. A little bit of nutmeg. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot of nutmeg. Not gonna lie. And just a dash of cinnamon, and I know that sounds like a little weird. That was a lot of cinnamon. So you should measure things, and then a bunch of dill, just because I feel like dill has a relatively mild taste, and I like dill. So we're gonna put a bunch of dill, some curry powder. Just the thing with healthy food I find especially is you really want it to have a lot of flavor. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon, maybe a little more of garlic. And this is just pre-minced. I added 2 teaspoons. This is just pre-minced garlic. Alright, so I've added everything together. It looks kind of weird. And now we're just going to blend it up. I honestly probably, for the number of carrots I used, I probably have a little too much water. But this is a learning experience. Blended mine up. And you can see that's what it is supposed to look like. It's a little liquidy, but again, like I made this without a recipe, so whatever. It's at my desired consistency. You can make it a little more not liquidy, chunky if you want. You can make it a little less chunky, whatever. I'm just gonna taste it. We're not done, but we're just gonna taste it for flavor. Ooh, that's strong on the nutmeg. Way too much nutmeg, but otherwise, pretty good. Boil for another 20-ish minutes or simmer, and this is the final product. There we go. Not great camera angling, I will say. Anyway, I just added some sour cream because I thought it would taste good, and a little garnish just to make it pretty. No other reason. But I think we're going to do one final taste test. Let's do one final taste test. It looks pretty good. A little too much nutmeg, but otherwise, I think it's very good. And it's very healthy. Like, if you think about it, it's some chicken soup stock. So you can, of course, if you're trying to be, like, super vegetarian, you can, of course, just use vegetable. Some carrots and a few spices. Like, it's very healthy. It's actually really, really good. Is it the best thing I've ever eaten? No. Is it the best soup I've ever made? No. But it's very, very healthy, and it's very, very good. It was really good.